Right, morning guys, JJ Richards here, currently 9 weeks out. Gotta talk really quietly because the kids and the wife are all asleep upstairs. So I'm gonna jump on the scales and knock out my cardio, and then the day begins. So I'm gonna try and see how well I know my body by guessing what my weight's gonna be. So I had a low carb day yesterday, so I always usually drop a little bit of weight. I was 91.1 kilos yesterday, so I'm going to hazard a guess and say I'm going to be 90.8 kilos today. Right, so let's have a look. So 90.7 kilos, pretty close, pretty close. So that's probably the lightest I've been now this prep. So I've only really, my body weight's probably going to be around 85 to 87 kilos from the morning weight. So I'm almost there, which is good. Right, I'm going to jump onto the old bicycle. I'm going to knock out 45 minutes of cardio now. Quick scoop of that before I get started. And I'll see you in a bit. Right, cardio's done, just had a shower. Nice fresh shave, so I no longer look like a hobo. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to have for breakfast today, because it's just a little bit different, and I'll tell you the reason why. So I normally do like all my food shopping in Aldi, and their steaks are very hit and miss, so they've never had any good sale on steaks in. However, I did come across these. So we've got 5% beef quarter pounders, and if you actually look at the macros on them, if I flip it around, so they've only got 4.2 grams of fat, of which 1.9 is of saturated per 100 grams, so it's roughly around 100 grams per patty. There's 23 grams of protein, and there's only 4 grams of carbs in there. So the macros on them, they've actually got another 1 gram of protein over steak, less in fat than steak, but they have got 4 grams of carbs, which steak doesn't have. However, for 4 of those, which is 2 meals, it was about $2.99, whereas the average for a steak is anywhere between about £3 to £3.50. So they're actually almost just as good in macros, if not better, and lower in cost. So take that away with you, that one's free. So here it is, 2 burgers, 3 whole legs, and then I'm gonna head off to work for a couple of hours. I won't get the camera out whilst I'm working, but I'm gonna train afterwards, so I'll get some footage of that and some footage of the rest of the day. So I'll see you in a bit.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories. Lost in time, racing on these broken dreams tonight.
Right, so that is the gym finished. So I'm gonna treat myself today, high carb this, I'm gonna have a post-workout muffin. I was gonna have this pre-workout, however I didn't get it till late. So I didn't want to eat it too soon before training legs because it'd probably come out the other way, which wouldn't be pleasant, but it'd probably make for a good video because it'd be pretty funny. So I don't know what muffin I've got yet, it's a surprise from the wife. I'm hoping lemon. I'm hoping lemon. Yes, lemon. Wife points for sure. Right, so I'm gonna eat this. About 25 minutes to get home, I'll have a protein shake, and then I've got some fun DIY jobs to do. So nothing too exciting today. The wife has got her whip out, as always. So get some crap jobs done, a few more meals, and then a nice meal tonight, I think. So I'll show you what that's gonna be. I think I already know, but I'll show you. I'll make you wait. Right. Best thing about the Costa Lemon muffins is inside it is packed full of lemony goodness. Man, they're so good. It's been about a month since I've had a muffin, so this one's good. What do we need to do next? What do we need to do next? Show me. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Right, so it's about 6 o'clock now, so it's been a good sort of 5 hours since I last got the camera out, but it's just been one of those very, very productive afternoons. So literally we have absolutely cleaned the house top to bottom, and most importantly I've been working on my man cave, which I'll show you what I've been up to in a minute. So not the most exciting days by all means, hence why I didn't get the camera out, because I'm sure you don't want to see me cleaning up after the kids and whatnot, but let me give you a quick show of my sort of new and improved man cave. So this is where I'm sort of vlogging from now. So this is my new desk area. So this is where I'll be doing most of my uploads for all my videos, etc. The only thing that's missing is a nice Apple Mac computer that I'm gonna get, because at the moment I'm doing all of my editing using this iPad Pro, which has been okay, but I just want to use more of an advanced editing software, because at the moment I'm using iMovie, which is okay, but I want to try and use Final Cut Pro because I've heard better things about that. And also the wife seems to think that the plant adds a little bit more sophistication to the area as well. So the rest of the room, so this here, I'm going to get some nice chopped logs, fill it up. I think that'll give the room a really nice look. And then ignore this area here. Bikes in here, this is what I'm doing my cardio at the moment. Gonna get like another decent unit for storage here. I'm gonna get rid of this. And more importantly, let me show you what's in here. Dun dun dun. Dartboard. You cannot have a man cave without a dartboard. Right, so I'm just gonna give you a really quick update on how the prep's gotten on so far. So currently, like I've said, 9 weeks out, and at the moment, zoom in, focus, focus. So at the moment I'm 9 weeks out, and as I've said, it seems pretty easy so far. I don't feel like I'm struggling, and I think the only reason being is because I've not had a massive off season. I only had 6 months, so you know, the prep life and getting lean isn't a shock to my body. Normally I have a year, 2 years out, so it's a massive change, whereas this just seems quite straightforward. My energy is still really high. I know I'm still 9 weeks out, but my energy is much better than it usually is. Like food intake, I'm still consuming like 2,500 calories a day, so still a decent amount of food. Still keeping the cheat meals on a Saturday because the body fat's coming off really quick and easy, so why not? 45 minutes of cardio I'm doing at the moment, so nothing too dramatic. I'm also trying to be really productive as well whilst I'm doing cardio at the moment. I'm trying to improve my education a little bit more, and I've sort of decided now that after the prep I'm going to continue with the dairy-free lifestyle. Only reason being is because I do suffer with eczema, and I find that sometimes dairy can sometimes having a bit of effect on that. So I always notice that when I cut dairy out for like a contest prep, my skin's always really good. So I've been doing a little bit of research into calcium, because obviously if I'm not getting calcium from dairy, I need to get calcium from another form, ideally probably supplementation. But I've also just looked into it a bit more detail, because I know if you consume a lot of calcium too much, it can have a bit of an effect on your organs, because obviously calcium hardens your bones. You don't want it to, you know, create that stone-like feel to your organs. So there's two other supplements to go alongside calcium to help improve that. So one is vitamin D. So vitamin D actually helps the absorption of calcium, so it actually breaks it down and absorbs it better. And the second one is vitamin K. So vitamin K actually forms as a transporter for the calcium. So it actually pulls it to where it should be going, which is obviously the bones and the joints. So that's something I'm going to be looking to add into my supplementation regime pretty soon. So I'm going to be trying to improve my education, and everything I learn I'm going to speak to you guys to try and give you as much education as possible, because education is better when it's shared. So that's enough of me talking into the camera. I'm going to order some food because I'm hungry, and I'll show you what I'm about to order because I'm excited. See you in a minute. Good evening, mate. You okay?
Yeah, that's good. 1810, yeah?
There you go, mate. Sam, keep the change.
Cheers, mate.
Smashing. Have a nice evening. Cheers. Right, I'm going to really quickly show you what I've got, because I just want to get this in there as soon as possible. So I'm in for a extra large chicken kebab and one portion of large fries. Got garlic sauce and a chili sauce. Not the most dirty cheat meal in the world, however, chicken and chips for me is an absolute winner. Gonna wash it down. I've got two Ravenous out, which is a digestive enzyme, and a Matador, which is a glucose disposable agent, as always. Right, time to eat. Right, so let me show you. I'm just gonna have a quick put in. So that there is one of the My Protein protein cookies. It's been in the oven for about 5 minutes, so it's nice and warm. And then the warm and cold combination, you can't beat it. So Ben & Jerry's peanut butter cookie ice cream, and this is the non-dairy one I'm talking about, made from like almonds, I believe, rather than milk. Give that a taste. It is just as good, if not better, than regular Ben & Jerry's.